21 shiny Pokemon that you don't have or have never gone for. Number 1. Alright, number 1, we're going to be starting off here in Petalburg City in the Hoenn region. These are all in the Hoenn region, by the way. You're going to go ahead and start off and surf right down here. All you need is surf and a sweet scent Pokemon. It also helps to bring a cute charm Pokemon, as I do have here, as you want the female species at times. But basically, you're going to be encountering either Surskit, 50% rate, or a Marill at 50% rate. This is a very common non-Leppa hunt, and you should be able to see Marill or Surskit. If you want an easy beginner water level Pokemon or water type Pokemon at an early level, you don't need to have much of the storyline completed. All you need is, as I said, surf and sweet scent. It also helps to bring a teleport Pokemon or a teleport Ocarina, as you will need that in order to get back to the PC as quick as possible. But yeah, Surskit and Marill is at spot number 1 here in Hoenn. Let's move on to spot number 2. Alright, for spot number 2, we're actually going to be starting off in Mauville City and going up towards Route 111. There's some interesting ×3 spots here that you can catch if you go up where I'm going. You're going to have to go ahead and rock smash a Pokemon or two. Fortunately, we're going to run into a Geodude. You may want to bring a damp Pokemon, as I have as well, on this journey with me towards spot number 2, as Geodude, if you encounter a shiny one, it can have the move Self-Destruct, which damp will prevent. But basically, you're going to go up into this desert area. As soon as you're able to take a step in, start sweet scenting, and boom, you're going to be seeing a variety of different Pokemon. But number 1 is Trapinch. Trapinch is a nice, very beautiful green shiny. I know a lot of people aren't the biggest fans of green shinies, but hey, it looks better than your mom.
Boom, roasted.
The second Pokemon here we can get is Sandshrew, and I believe, let me just double check real quick, Sandshrew, yes, is only in the day and morning time. As you can tell, I am here in game. There's actually much better spots in other regions where you can catch Sandslash, and then if you wanted to just breed it down. So I wouldn't recommend going here for Sandshrew during the day or night, but at nighttime, or sorry, day and morning, but at nighttime at this location, which I'm unfortunately not going to be able to show you now, you can actually catch Cacnea. So if we go ahead and look at Cacnea here, yeah, Cacnea, Route 11, very common in the grass, but also in the Horde as nights. So obviously you want it in the Horde. It's only a 3x Horde, it's nothing special, but yeah, that's spot number 2. Let's move on to the next spot. Alright, so for spot number 3, we're actually going to be starting off here in the Fall Arbor town in the top left of Hoenn. Again, we're all in Hoenn here. You're going to go ahead and bike on over to the right, step in the first piece of grass, and see a ×3 spot of Spinda. Spinda is a pretty, I wouldn't say rare shiny, but it's a pretty useful shiny. If you get the hidden ability of Contrary on your Spinda, whether it's alpha or not, you can actually use it very well in catching alpha Pokemon. Alpha Pokemon, as you guys know, are harder to catch than your mom.
What did he say?
So that's it. This is going to be a 100% spot of Spinda here. It's only ×3 here on Route 113 in the Hoenn region. Let's move on to spot number 4. It's a good one, guys. So for spot number 4 and Pokemon number 4 and 5, we're going to be once again starting off in the Fall Arbor town. You're going to go ahead and bike down this time. Let's get that Azumarill out the way. And you're going to go ahead and bike on down into this piece of grass now that you're in 114. And during the day/morning time, you're going to be experiencing Seedot and Zangoose, both of which are pretty nice little hordes. And then at nighttime, you're going to be seeing Lotad and Seviper. So as you can tell here, now that it's daytime, we got Seedot, and then hopefully we're going to be running into Zangoose as well, both of which are very cool shinies. And I'm not going to lie, Lotad and Seviper are also very cool shinies. I will make a note about Lotad. You can catch ×5 hordes of Lombre. If you're going for, Zangoose, this is a decent spot. But if you're going for Lotad, here we go, here's some Zangoose. Sorry, if you're going for Lotad, then I would recommend probably checking out another area. But yeah, that's spot number 4, number 5, I guess, number 4 and 5, because there's technically 2 Pokemon here. I believe it's 50% both, as you can tell. 50% of the time Seedot, 50% of the time Zangoose, and then the other 50% is Lotad and Seviper. And for our next spot here, we're going to be going over to Route 119 from Fortree City. This is a pretty common spot that a lot of people know for special attack EV training, but go ahead and start down here. Go ahead and bike into this piece of grass. I know it doesn't really look like it on my screen, especially in this color scheme, but yeah, you're going to be experiencing 5 hordes of Gloom. Gloom can obviously be turned into Vileplume or Blossom, both of which are, again, prettier than your mom.
Boom, Roasted.
And I think it's overall a pretty cool shiny. It's not worth a whole lot because a lot of people come here for Gloom, for special attack, EV training. But yeah, it's a fun little Pokemon to break through and you know, try to see something different with. You know, it's okay if you get 2 because you can always breed it down to Oddish, as well as breed it or level it up to Violet Plume or Blossom. And of course, you can keep it as a Gloom if you wanted that as well. So yeah, again, Route 119, that's Gloom. It's a special attack EV training spot, and it's also a 5x horde. On the flip side, we're going to be going over to Route 118. You're going to start off here in Mauville City, here in the middle of Hoenn. Go ahead and bike on over to the right. I believe you're going to need Surf. We might run into... Wow, we didn't run into an encounter there. That's kind of crazy. Go ahead and get into this piece of grass. You're going to be seeing Linoone for the most part, as well as Electrike. This 5x horde of Electrike is pretty cool. However, again, it does share a spot with Linoone. So if you were to... either Leppa here or just teleport back and forth here, you would have to worry about that split. Honestly, it would be kind of cool to experience a shiny shiny Electric, as that blue shiny is very, very pretty, and I'm a big fan of it. But yeah, Linoone is supposedly here. Unfortunately, or not unfortunately, but we didn't run into one here. I'm actually gonna just double check right here, just because I'm so like not sure if this is actually happening or not. Linoone Horde 118. Yep, so it is here. Just not showing up for some reason. But yeah, that's the next spot. I forget what spot we're on. Are we on spot 8 or 9? I really don't remember now. Hopefully you guys are still along, and hopefully you guys are still enjoying the video. If you're learning something, if you find this video informative and you want to see more like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, okay? I put a lot of work into this video, and I really, really appreciate any support you guys can give me. But let's move on to the next spot. We're going to be starting off in Battle Frontier, and it's not actually the Tentacruel spot, as you guys may be guessing. Actually, we're not going past it, but we're going to surf through it. I'm actually going to pop a Repel. Unfortunately, you may need a Repel. Yeah, for the purpose of this video, I normally wouldn't, but I'm going to pop one. You're going to go ahead and go on down. We're going towards the Smeargle Cave, okay? You don't need Waterfall here, but you may need a Repel if you don't want to encounter things. And you're going to go ahead and go towards Artisan Cave right here if you want to catch yourself a shiny Smeargle, which a lot of people are supposedly here for. Interesting. I don't know if the Smeargle market's good or they're just hunting or what. But yeah, Smeargle is kind of a higher level here, as you can tell, 40-45, so you will need a higher level start. Obviously, it just makes sense to have like a level 100 of everything you want. But if you don't or can't have that for some odd reason, then yeah, have as high of a Pokemon as you want. Smeargle is very useful, as you can tell. It's a very useful utility Pokemon, and it's seen basically everywhere. I mean, I'm running my own here, as you can tell. False Swipe, Spore, Sweet Scent, Soak. You need, I wouldn't say a ton of Smeargles, but it definitely doesn't hurt to have many Smeargles in your party, so that you have a lot of flexibility in whatever you're trying to do, right? So there's a lot of things you can do. There's a lot of useful things that Smeargle can accomplish for you. So yeah, we'll do one more Sweet Scent Horde here, and then we'll move on to... I don't remember the last spot. Is it 9 or 10? Is it 11? I don't know. But yeah, we're going to move on to the next spot. All right, for our next spot, we're going to be starting off in Lily Cove City here on the top right, and then moving on over to Route 121. Route 121 is going to be home to one Pokemon and one Pokemon only. It's not exactly like the rarest thing in the world, but it's kind of cool. It is a Linoone. This is a cool speed EV training spot if you weren't aware. And if you wanted something different besides a Rapidash, now they are much lower level than Rapidash, so you're not going to get as much EXP. You don't care about that. You just care about EVs. Then this is a nice breakup spot away from the usual Rapidash spot in the Unova region. Yeah, quick little spot right near a PC in Lily Cove City, and yeah, Linoone's a nice little sleek shiny. Okay, it looks like it's a very cool shiny. Yeah, hopefully you enjoy this spot. Let's move on to the next one. All right, and moving on once again to the next spot here in Lava Ridge Town. We're gonna be moving on over to Route 112. Go ahead and bike on down. Don't worry about any of this. Bike, jump, go on down. Yep, jump like you're at the gym. Go ahead and step into Fiery Path, hit that Sweet Scent, and boom, you're gonna be seeing 2 fire Pokemon that are fairly uncommon. Now, I wouldn't necessarily recommend coming here for Numel, as Numel, you can see a camera up 5 times a horde. Granted, it is a difficult location. You will need Lepa berries versus here you may not. The other Pokemon obviously here being Torkoal. Torkoal is a very useful Pokemon for beginner gym run strategies. I might make a video on that in the future, so be on the lookout basically just for that ability, Drought, right there. So if you wanted to catch Torkoal for profit, for money, for gym runs, for your own gym run, to sell for gym runs, all that stuff, yeah, Torkoal is a kind of a useful Pokemon, and just having a shiny Torkoal is like really cool. Who doesn't want a shiny Torkoal, right? Numel, on the other hand, it's kind of crazy timing here. It's not exactly like a fan favorite Pokemon. It could be for certain people, but obviously like not for everybody. And for me too, like it's just kind of whatever. Sorry, Numel fans, but it's just kind of whatever. For the next spot here, we're going back to Lily Cove City. We're gonna go ahead and bike on down. You will most likely need at least a repel on this one. Go ahead and bike. You might hit an encounter or two here. Yep, unfortunately, of course, we're going to. Let's go ahead and skip this. We're gonna go ahead and keep on avoiding as much as possible here. I actually ran into 3 encounters during that. That was kind of crazy. Go ahead and bike on down. I'm gonna hit a repel. You don't really need to, but yeah, if you wanted to, I mean, there it is. So yeah, we're gonna go into this cave right here. It's called Mount Pyre. So on the first level here, you're actually, let's go ahead and go into floor 1. You're gonna just go into floor 1 and boom, start swing scenting. You're gonna be able to see Shuppet. Shuppet's a pretty useful shiny as well, mainly because of Bayonet. If you guys know me or are fans of the channel from before, you guys know I'm a huge believer in Bayonet.
Are you sure about that?
It's a great thief Pokemon. It's got Frisk. Yeah, you can just take items off of wild Pokemon super easily with Bayonet. It's also decently fast. It's got good stats. It looks kind of cool shiny, but it's nowhere in comparison as cool as the next Pokemon, which I'm going to be showing you guys at the top of Mount Pyre. So just go ahead and follow me along as we go up to the 6th floor of Mount Pyre. I believe maybe it's not the last floor, but it's up there. I believe it's one more after this, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it's here. Go ahead and hit that sweet scent, and boom. Yeah, we're gonna be seeing Duskull. I was here at Duskull for a long time, as the red Duskull is just a really pretty shiny. I can't lie to you guys, okay? Shiny Duskull is a good looking shiny, all right?
No, that's your opinion.
And I personally wouldn't mind getting a Shuppet or a Duskull here, you know? Obviously, I would probably keep it as a Duskull if I was to get it, and then a Shuppet I would turn into a Bayonet to use as my thief Pokemon, or, you know, probably try to breed it up. So yeah, let me know in the comment section down below while we got this intermission here, while we got this, you know, time here. Let me know which one you'd prefer to get, and what Pokemon you would rather get. What ghost type here from Mount Pyre would you rather get? And again, if you're enjoying the video, leave a comment on any spots I missed, as well as just a like if you enjoyed altogether. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully you enjoy, and stay tuned for the last one. I got some cool spots here I'm saving for the end. Another spot here, actually, before we leave from Mount Pyre, you're going to actually go ahead and go on to this side, and you'll be seeing a quick pass of grass right here. I'm going to go ahead and hit some more sweet scents, and boom, you're going to be seeing Vulpix. Now, Vulpix, unfortunately, actually, fortunately, sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that, but Vulpix is actually a 5x horde here. I actually thought it was only during the nighttime, but apparently it's during the entire time. As well, you can see Meditite here, which is kind of cool as well. I'm not sure if Meditite is at other locations, but yeah, supposedly, it's not showing up right now, but you should be able to see Meditite here in the day/morning time. There we go. And shiny Meditite is like very pink, obviously, and it's kind of useful in PvP. It's kind of getting a place on its own. But obviously Vulpix is that beautiful fox that everybody is longing for and everybody wants. I wouldn't mind a Vulpix here. So honestly, there's 3, maybe even 4 if you count Meditite spots that I really like here at Mount Pyre, and that might be useful for, you know, anybody if you're kind of curious about getting one of these shinies. They're right here for you, and they're, I wouldn't say free. You do need to Lepa berry, so keep that in mind. And obviously bring like a sweet scent Pokemon if you didn't already. Let's move on to the next spot. What are we on, 14, 15? Not sure. For our next spot here, we're going to be staying in Mauville, going ahead and go down towards here, and we're gonna have to surf actually. So go ahead and go down here. You don't really need a repel because it's not that far, but for the purpose of this video, I might try to do it, but again, you don't need to. It's fairly close. Just stick with me here, and yeah, I mean, obviously I'm gonna run into a million encounters because I'm recording, but yeah, let's see when we get there. Okay, you're gonna go ahead and go down towards this cave. Fortunately, we didn't go through anything else, and take a few steps in, and boom. First room in, you're going to be seeing Voltorb. This is, yeah, only a 3x horde. Unfortunately, not amazing, but you know, it's a cool little spot. It's a comfy little spot here in New Mauville. Go ahead and hit this button, and if you go in here, you can, I believe, see obviously Voltorb, but I believe there's a room where you can see Magnemite. It says Route 1 or Room 1, R1. Wait, what? And apparently we're in R2 right now. I'm assuming there's more. I don't really want to go too much further in as I will have to like dig my way out or teleport my way out, something. I have to get out of here somehow. So I'm not going to go too far in, but you can see hordes of Magnemite as well. If you're looking for any electric type, Magnezone's pretty cool. So yeah, fortunately we are able to teleport or dig our way out of there. And let's move on to some easier spots. I've been showing you guys some of the more difficult spots, but let's go back to an easy spot real quick. For our next spot, we're going back on over to Fall Arbor Town. This is going to be a pretty common spot. You're going to go ahead and go into this cave known as Diglett Cave, because every Diglett farmer comes in here eventually at some point. But what you may not know, or I guess you probably did know, but yeah, there's so many people here. Just take a step in, Sweet Scent, and boom, you're gonna be seeing a 5x horde of Loudred. Loudred is actually a shiny Pokemon that I do have. It's cool. It's a 5x horde. I believe it gives HP if I'm not mistaken. Let me just check real quick. Loudred, 2x HP. Yeah, so it's actually an HP training spot, which I did make a video on in the past if you want to go check that out. But Loudred is a decent spot, even though it kind of looks like your mom. You can't keep getting away with it. It is a cool Pokemon. It is a good shiny. So yeah, be on the lookout for that if you're looking for an HP spot as well as just a Pokemon that looks like your mom. All right, next up is going to be a fairly difficult spot. We're going back to the difficult ones, unfortunately. Moss Deep City here. You're going to start off, go ahead and go down. Maybe it's difficult, but maybe you haven't been there before. So that's also a good thing. And it looks like I haven't been here either because I've never fought this trainer. I'll be right back. Okay, so as I was saying, you're gonna go ahead and keep going up. And oh, there's like 2 steps in. Of course, I ran into something. We're gonna be experiencing a couple of Pokemon here in Shoal Cave. I mean, you know, it's taken a minute to get in here. Might as well show you guys a few Pokemon, right? So go ahead and go on in. First up here, we're gonna be seeing, once we get in here, it looks like in the Shoal Cave itself, we're probably gonna be seeing specific Pokemon here known as Golbat, which actually is pretty decent. It isn't, I actually wouldn't mind getting a shiny Golbat. Let's just go ahead and check a Sweet Scent out. Oh, apparently there's a Celio here too. Okay, I'm not sure if there's Golbat and Celio or what, but as you can tell, I haven't been here before. Celio is a decent Pokemon here, but you can catch it much easier in the Sinnoh region. It looks like this might be the Ice Room because it looks like I'm only seeing Celio so far. But I did just run into a random Golbat, so I'm assuming there's Golbat in here. Let's go ahead and go into that room. I believe in that room we should be seeing full-on Celio, or maybe we're seeing something else. It depends on if this is in the Ice Room or not. So let me go ahead and see if this next room is the Ice Room. It is not quite. I don't want to get too lost in here, unfortunately. Hopefully, yeah, here we go. So here's Golbat. It looks like that first room is going to be Celio. This next room down here is going to be Golbat. And there's actually going to be snow runs in a future location down here. Unfortunately, I don't have the resources or the guide power to lead you through Shoal Cave right now. But, you know, I'm sure someone in the comment section will be able to, you know, politely correct me in the comment section and let me know exactly where it is or leave me a link to where it is. But I'm going to go ahead and test one more time right in here. This should be Celio. Yeah, okay, it looks like this first room is Celio if you're interested in that, and the next room is Golbat. And again, keep in mind, Snow Run is somewhere around here. It's not exactly super common or super listed where. It just says in the Ice Room. Let's see if it checks out in the Pokédex, as some of you guys might be checking that. Looks like we are in Shoal Cave. Yeah, it doesn't say anything. It just says Horde. You know, I kind of wish the Pokédex was a little more updated to show more than that, but unfortunately, it is what it is. For our next spot, I'm going to show you guys something fairly quick. It's actually a shiny I just caught. Sootopolis City. All you got to do is come right down here, hit a Sweet Scent, and boom, 5x hordes of Magikarp. Now, I actually just caught a Magikarp. I just caught a shiny Magikarp, so not exactly trying to spend a lot of time at this EV spot or this you know, shiny spot. Again, wouldn't mind another shiny Magikarp because you do need 2, but I am going to go back for Dratini, and there's a high chance I'm going to get another Magikarp there. So
he ain't lying.
Quick little shiny spot here in Sootopolis City, if that's something that floats your boat. All right, for this next spot, we're going to be starting off here in Pacific Log City. I can't say Pacific Dog, but it's Pacific Log City here in the bottom. You may actually have never been here. You also will need a specific item. It's called the Mach Bike. So make sure you have the Mach Bike and not the Acro Bike, because you will need this for the spot that we're going to. And also keep in mind, you also will need a super repel. You're going to need surf. Go ahead and go down here. You're probably going to experience a few trainers that you may not want to be seeing, but yeah, you're going to go ahead and seeing a good amount of trainers here. Just keep on going right as you can, and then we should eventually start seeing something here. Maybe I'm going too far, actually. I think I was supposed to go up. Yeah, I think I was supposed to go up, so sorry. It's been a while. I'm gonna go ahead and go back. Sorry, don't follow me just yet. Okay, maybe it's here. No, it's not here. We're gonna have to find this together. Maybe it is. Okay, I'm not seeing it. This is not good. Where is it at? I don't see it. Maybe it's that. Ooh, maybe it is that. Yeah, here it is. Sorry about that, guys, but it looks like it's here.
This embarrassment to the Citadel?
Go ahead and surf on up, and boom, we are in Sky Pillar. So yeah, go ahead and go on in, and boom, first floor, we should be seeing 2 Pokemon. We're going to be seeing Baynet, which is a really cool shiny hunt. Not going to lie, that's cool. You know, you can kind of skip the Shuppet line, I guess, but it's, I mean, at the same time, it is what it is. You don't really like worry about that. The other Pokemon you're going to be seeing is actually Ariados. And what's cool about both these Pokemon is that they are actually times 10 or like 10 attack EVs. So if you kill a horde of them, you get 10 attack EVs. Kind of interesting that Baynet's only showing up right now. There should be Ariados. I'm not quite sure where Ariados is, but I'm actually going to go ahead and pop a repel. I wish I bought some normal repels, but yeah, you're going to go ahead and go on up to the next floor. Let's check out what's on floor number 2 real quick while we're here. Take one more step in. Okay, there's nothing here. Go ahead and not crack any of these. I think the next floor we should have something. Boom, on floor 3, we got Claydolls. Claydolls as well as Altaria is on here. And again, these are both special defense EV training spots. So Claydolls, very cool. You know, I'm not gonna lie, Claydolls is a very cool Pokemon. Not exactly like a shiny that I'm like super mega interested in, but Claydol as a whole has a lot of potential. I believe in PvP. So again, I'm not seeing any Altarias. I don't know if they changed it or what. There's Golbats here now, for instance, for some reason. I'm sorry, I'm reading the article wrong. Golbat is here as well as Claydol, but Altaria is on the next floor. So let's go ahead and go on up. Didn't mean to Lepa here. I didn't mean to hit the Lepa here, but if you wanted Golbat here, obviously I believe it's time 5 speed. Again, there's way better spots for Golbat than coming all the way here, but some of these Pokemon are very rare for sure. So let's go ahead and go on up. Yeah, hopefully. Oh, here we go. Go ahead, fall down the middle. And then I believe, is this Route 5? Or is this floor 5? Is this where? No, this is not it. This is probably floor 4. So we got one more floor to make. Let's go ahead and get there. Forgive me for running into all these random hordes. I don't think this is it. Yeah, there's probably one more. It's probably here. Should be Altaria. Yeah, there we go, Altaria.
Finally.
I'm pretty sure Altaria, there's a cooler spot than this, but yeah, I mean, if you're already here, if you're already bored, you know, let's take a look. Horde. Oh, actually, you know what? No, this is actually the only horde spot in the game for Altaria. So actually, it is kind of worth it if you're, you know, coming here just to see it. Unfortunately, it is split with Claydol, which isn't the best spot. So if you wanted just Claydol, or actually not even, because I guess Golbat's also on floor 3. You can't really get just Claydol or just Altaria. You got a 50-50 of each, but I believe in their lower evolution forms have different shots at it. So yeah, this spot definitely took a little bit to get to, and it's not the most comfortable to get to. You do need like the Mach Bike and everything like that. Otherwise, you're just not going to fall through the tiles that I was going through earlier. So yeah, it's very pivotal, very vital that you bring that. We're gonna go ahead and teleport or / dig on out of here and take you to a few more spots. Believe it or not, this video is not over yet. Next up, we're gonna start off here in Victory Road, or the top of Evergrande City. Keep in mind, I am at the top here. There's 2 locations. Go ahead and bike on down. You guys probably have seen this spot as well. It's a decent EV training spot. Take a step up and boom, Hariyama. Hariyama is a cool little spot for HP training. Yeah, it's a nice little HP training spot. It's a purple shiny. It's definitely one of the more attractive shinies. You know, if you saw it in the gym, you'd probably go up and talk to it. So
What did he say?
yeah, each Hariyama HP training spot right here. You will you don't really need any EVs here. You don't really need any HMs here, but for the next spot here, when we go down towards the bottom of Victory Road, you might. All right, you're gonna go ahead and bike on over. Let's get the repel off and take a step in. The first spot here you're gonna be seeing is Hariyama once again. If you go down a floor, you're gonna be seeing Lairon, and then if you go on another floor, you're gonna be seeing Medicham and Golbat, which is also a speed EV training spot. So I'll go ahead and show you guys a few of them, just cause why not? We're here, right? Let's go ahead and go down. I'm not the most familiar with this cave. I'm gonna have to try to find it. Looks like I just did a loop. Did I just do a loop? I did not. Okay, looks like we're gonna go over here, and hopefully there's a spot down here. Take a step over, and boom, we should be seeing Lairon. Lairon's pretty cool. I don't know if Aeron has a 5x hoard or not. I'd have to double check that. If you guys know in the comment section, let me know. But if you wanted a shiny Aggron, this is a decent spot to go for it. Again, it's kind of convoluted. It's in a cave. You will need Lepa berries. It's not like the easiest to get to, but it's kind of cool to see Lairon and shiny Aggron. Like I said, shiny Aggron is a very cool shiny. Can't lie, can't argue with that. All right, and for this last and final spot, yes, this video unfortunately is coming to an end here for the Hoenn region, for the shiny spots in the Hoenn region that you may not have been to or seen before. But we're going to start off here in Sootopolis City. You're going to need to bring a specific Pokemon with Dive. It doesn't matter what Pokemon it is, but bring something with Dive, and obviously Surf, because you can't really surf without Dive. And we're going to be going ahead and going down towards Route 126, as well as Route 124. If I can find it, where is Route 124? It is it down here, or is it over here more? I'm actually not quite sure where Route 124 is, unfortunately. We'll get there at some point. Okay, it looks like it's probably over here or something. We'll find Route 124. But at the moment, we're going to stick here. Let's go ahead and pop another repel. And go ahead and dive in this piece of grass, or not grass, but you know, that area, and go ahead and go down here towards underwater, and we should be seeing some pretty cool Pokemon here, like Lantern. Lantern's actually an HP training spot, so yeah, take advantage of that if you want, as well as just seeing Lantern. Shiny Lantern would be very cool, because you know, it's not like Chinchou's like super rare or anything like that, but you know, if you just wanted to like ensure that you got one instead of like having to worry about breeding a Lantern down, that would be a decent spot, decent opportunity for you to get to. This is a 5x hoard, and obviously, a 100% encounter rate for getting this hoard. So
Amazing.
yeah, keep that in mind, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. That's basically going to be it, guys. If you did, feel free to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. That's going to do it for the video. I put a lot of time and effort into this, researching the spots, going to each spot, checking it out, as well as just, you know, editing and everything like that. So again, if you really appreciate the channel, if you really want to see me do more stuff like this, you know, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and let me know in the comment section on any spots I missed, any locations that I just like fumbled, that there's better locations for. Let me know in the comment section. And with all that being said, good luck on your shiny hunts, guys. I hope you guys get what you're looking for, and I hope that you're having fun in PokeMMO yet again. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna go and teleport back here, heal up, and that'll do it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, guys. Peace, and peace.